What happens if a chain smoker quits smoking suddenly? Day 1 without cigarettes, and my hands wouldn't stop shaking. I'd been smoking for 15 years straight. That's roughly 219,000 cigarettes. Do the math. At 6 minutes per cigarette, I'd spent nearly 3 years of my life just smoking. The decision to quit wasn't dramatic. No hospital scare or ultimatum. Just my 6-year-old daughter asking why Daddy always smelled yucky when he tucked her in at night. By noon on day 1, my head felt like it was being crushed in a vice. Every sound at work became torture. The office printer might as well have been a jackhammer beside my ear. My coworker noticed and asked if I was okay. Just quitting smoking, I admitted. Cold turkey? He winced. That's like jumping into the ocean without checking if you can swim. That night, I dreamt about cigarettes. Not just smoking them, I was drowning in them. Thousands floating in a sea of smoke, each one calling my name. Day 2 brought rage. Pure, irrational fury that made me snap at my daughter for spilling her juice. Her little face crumbled, and I hated myself immediately. My wife took her to school instead of me. Get it together, she whispered. Call someone. My doctor explained what was happening. Your brain is literally rewiring itself. The receptors that have been flooded with nicotine for years are screaming for it. Day 3 brought the shake so bad I couldn't hold my coffee mug. I found myself at 2 a.m. standing outside a gas station, staring at cigarette ads like they were water in a desert. A teenager walked out, looked at me with concern. You okay, man? I wasn't, but I didn't buy cigarettes. Day 7, something shifted. I could suddenly smell everything. My coworker's cologne from across the room, the garbage from inside the house while I was still in the driveway. I deep cleaned my car, gagging at the yellow film that came off the windows. Day 14, I could climb stairs without sounding like I'd run a marathon. My daughter noticed. Daddy, you don't make the monster breathing anymore. Day 30, the craving still ambushed me, but less frequently. I'd gained 9 pounds, but my skin had lost its grayish tint. My wife kissed me one morning and paused. Your mouth tastes different, she said simply. Better. Day 60, I found an old coat with a forgotten pack in the pocket. Instead of excitement, I felt disgust. I showed my wife, who watched nervously as I crushed each cigarette under the faucet. I didn't think you'd actually do it this time, she admitted. Neither did I confessed. It's been a year now. The money I've saved, over $4,000, paid for a family trip to Disney World. My persistent cough disappeared. Food tastes incredible. Sometimes I still reach for cigarettes that aren't there. Phantom limb syndrome, but for addiction. Yesterday, we were at the park when my daughter hugged me tight and said, I love how you smell now, Daddy. Her words hit me harder than any nicotine craving ever could. That moment right there, being fully present, smelling like a dad instead of an ashtray, was worth every painful day of withdrawal.